Like, it doesn't happen. That's not the average human being.
That's true. I just don't get it. The first landing he did was with an instructor in a helicopter, and it was a water landing on a river, and it landed and then tipped over into the water. No one was hurt. The next year, 2000, that was 99. In 2000, he crash lands again, sort of like what he did.
So he's been flying basically only as a senior citizen.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And he crash landed sort of like how he did the other day in Nebraska due to a storm. It blew him off course, and he came in hot and crash landed. But he was fine. Again, walked away from it. This time, same kind of deal, only he was a little bit injured this time, broken pelvis, and then like a broken ankle or something. I mean, that was it. And that's all he's sustained.
That's like serious for old people.
For older
It's
people.
going to take him a long time to heal.
72 years old is going to take you a little while, of course. But
you're also just sort of like, stop flying.
I know.
If I see Harrison Ford on a plane, I'm getting off.
Don't get on the plane with him. I mean,
like, you got some mojo that.
But it's hilarious. Let's think about some of the movies he's done. Indiana Jones. In the first three how many times was he on a plane and then something happens to the plane and it comes down?
I'm not really okay.
You don't know?
Really Harrison Ford fan.
Okay, well, if you're an Indiana Jones fan, you know, especially in the Last Crusade
Indiana Jones, and I know
with Sean Connery,
vaguely,
right?
And I know
with Sean,
Star Wars,
right?
Vaguely.
Yeah. And in
what else has he done?
Well, okay, but in the Indiana Jones one, in Last Crusade, was with Sean Connery. His plane shoots down. He has to crash land.
Is that the one where he picks
perfectly.
up the wooden cup?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what else has he done though?
Well, of course, Star Wars, where he's flying around the Millennium Falcon.
I know the two Star Wars.
All right, so you got that one. He's flying around in that. Then Air Force One, where he plays the president.
Oh, the BA president.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
And of course, it gets hijacked and everything, and they all have to escape before it crashes. Then there was in a movie called 6 Days, 7 Nights, right? Or 7 Days, 6 Nights. 6 Nights, 7 Days. I can't remember. Anyway, it was a movie where it's a romantic comedy with him and Anne Heche and David Schwimmer. Now, my question is...
I know Schwimmer. I don't know who Anne Heche is.
Anne Heche? You don't remember her?
No.
She was more popular in the 90s. This movie is from the 90s. She had a thing with Ellen DeGeneres for a while.
Still don't recognize her.
Well, anyway, you'd know her if you saw her. But anyway.
Probably.
But, I mean, I know who Anne Heche is. You know who Schwimmer is. I want to know at what point when he was reading this script that he said, this is going to be box office gold. David Schwimmer, Anne Heche. Anne Heche and I are trapped on an island. That's
in the 90s,
awesome.
Though, David Schwimmer was bankable. Because, I mean,
I
in
suppose.
Chandler... Whatever his real
Matthew
name
Perry.
Is. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
He did that movie with Selma Hayek, right?
Fool's Russian. Yeah.
And that was like, oh, this is great.
And it's a crappy movie today. And
then, Phoebe, she did
Romeo
and Michelle, but that was hilarious.
Right. And she also did the Analyze movies with Billy Crystal. Analyze this and Analyze that.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Those were big.
And then the only one I guess never really broke out was Monica.
In movies,
movies.
She did some movies. They weren't really big. You know, she was actually, probably the biggest movie she was in was before Friends, which was Ace Ventura.
That's right.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest one that she was ever in. She's done a lot of TV.
I've been rewatching Friends.
I have been too. I catch a lot.
Now that's on Netflix.
Well, the Netflix. I catch a lot on the Turner Broadcasting System a lot. So
it's still hilarious, even though there's certain things that don't hold true nowadays.
Yeah.
Why are you hogging the phone line, Joey? Like, that doesn't happen anymore.
Doesn't. Yeah, exactly.
And
don't get on the phone because I'm expecting a call.
And also, okay, so in the 90s, I watched Friends, and this formed my ideas of adulthood.
Yes.
And so Rachel was able to start out as a waitress. Her job is a waitress, right?
Yeah.
Terrible at it. Couldn't get it together. For after 2 years in that, she moves up into the fashion industry as like a buyer.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought, well, that's pretty okay. You pay your dues a little.
Sure.
And then you get to go and do fun stuff.
Yeah.
You lied to me, friends.
Yeah.
It
doesn't
more
work
than 2
that
years
way.
Of bad waitressing experience.
Doesn't work that way. We all have seen that now. So thank you for that. Or maybe it worked that way in the 90s. I don't know. Maybe it did work that way.
Maybe. Because, she didn't go to college.
No, she did go to college.
No, she didn't?
She did. Her and Monica went to college together. They did.
Okay, well, not according to, the first season.
Well,
maybe. I don't know. No, the first season she acts like she's done nothing with her
She
life.
graduated, but, then she hooked up with the guy that she runs away from in the first episode. And so she doesn't ever do anything, and that's
so I thought that Monica and Rachel went to high school together.
They did, but they ended up going to college together, I think, too.
Maybe that, I don't, well, I'll have to find out.
We'll
As of right now, I don't think she's gone to college.
Okay. All right.
Because when they talk about her resume, I'm on season 3.
Okay.
They just talk about the fact that all she had was waitressing and co-cheer captain in high school.
All right. Maybe I'm wrong then.
So we'll have to find out. But I find that some things don't remain consistently true through the series. So
That's
will
true.
have to update you later.
There's nothing. And you can find that in any TV show. Nothing stays consistent, and the stories get all crazy and stupid because they don't make sense.
I think they just need to keep a binder.
That would be the
like
simple thing.
information.
How about a filing cabinet, or how about
and, like,
a
file
folder
this-
on your desktop, on your computer? You know,
Like file this under this, that, and the other.
or in your notes on your phone. I mean, you have all kinds of options.
It needs to happen. But I guess we should get to music.
Oh yeah. Oh, but the point I was trying
about
to
Friends Forever.
yeah, the point I was trying to make is we got off on the Schwimmer thing. 6 days, 7 nights. Harrison Ford and Anne Heche are in a plane. He's flying the plane and crashes it on the island. So I mean that's his movies. That's his life. He actually did. He does what he does in his movies. It's just I'm blown away by that.